I have a cloth, and this is the flag with the logo assignment. That's what this is. So here I have a cloth here, and I want to first double click on this to make it a layer. Okay, and I can name it if I want to, cloth or flag or whatever. It's whatever I want to do, and I want to bring in a logo to place on the top of that. So I want to go to File. I'm going to Open, and you're going to wherever you saved your resources and documents at. So I'm going to open up this JBU file here. I'm going to hit Open, and of course it's going to come in Import PDF. I want to just hit that and hit OK. And what I want to do here is just drag this. I'm just going to drag this down. And I want to bring that right in there like this. Now, I can actually bring this in another way too. So let me delete that and go to File, Place Embedded. Go to File, Place. It's going to give me the same option. Hit Place. And what that does is going to place my document in, so that's easier too as well. So File, Open if you want to drag and drop yourself, or File, Place Embedded if you want to place it right into the document. Okay, so now that I have that, the reason why I don't do that too much is because it comes in as a smart object and things, and I have to do an extra step and rasterize it, but it's not a big problem. But I'm going to go on and do that now. So here in my layers document, I want to hold down the Control key and go down to rasterize layer, and just to make that in the document. So that's just right clicking with the right or left clicking with on your mouse, and you should get that option there. Now the reason why I hold down the Control key is because the Control key gives me a context menu on the end of my arrow when I have something selected. So that's what that's for. But if you have a 2-button mouse, you can just right click and press that down. Okay, now what I want to do basically is kind of make this logo blend into this flag. Now I can kind of turn down the opacity and things in there, but it's not going to look real realistic. Okay, so there are a couple of steps that I can do to make it look realistic. The first thing I want to do is definitely kind of shrink that a little bit. So I'm going to hit Command or Control T, and I'm just going to shrink it just a taste, not much, just so it can fit all on the page there. And I want it right on the folds, so it actually will look like it's part of the cloth. The next thing I'm going to do is select the cloth layer, and I want to make a copy of that. I'm just going to drag it down to the bottom of my layers palette and make a copy of it. So you see cloth copy. And what I want to do is I want to take the color out of that. So with that cloth copy selected, I'm going to go up to Image, Adjustments, and I'm going to go down to Desaturate. Image, Adjustments, Desaturate. And it's going to make that black and white. Okay, now I'm going to take that and I'm going to drag it all the way up above the JBU logo there. Okay, so I have what I have is my cloth copy. I got the JBU logo and the other cloth kind of sandwiched in between there. So with that cloth copy selected on the top, right here in my layers palette, I'm going to click where it says normal, and I'm going to go down to hard light. So now you see when I do that, it kind of blends in the logo a bit to the copy. But of course, that doesn't look right because it's not the right color. So on the cloth layer here, we're going to double click in this space here so we can get our layer styles to come up. Okay. We're going to go down to where it says color overlay and select this square here. Make sure you click on that, because you have to click on that name there. You can check it. You got to click on that name there so your actual color overlay options will come up. So if you check the square here, you got to make sure you click on that name so the color options will come up. And with the blend mode there, I'm going to click on that and use my color picker. And I'm going to kind of pick this blue or teal or yellow. I'm going to kind of pick the teal color there. Hit OK, and then hit OK. And now that kind of looks more like it's a part of that logo. Okay, so I took a basic flat logo, and if I go here and turn this cloth off, you can see that it's still the flat logo on the flat logo on top of the cloth. And then I want to place this document right on the top there. Okay,